Good evening, Honorable Mayor Day and Town Council members. And also good evening to my fellow residents and attendees. My name is James Perry, also known as Munir Abdul Hakim. I'm a member of Muslims for Social Justice, the People's Power Lab, the North Carolina People's Power Coalition, coalition of local groups, and also the Black Workers for Justice. My family and I have lived in Knightdale since 2006. I read a statement online recently that said what most of us already know. Knightdale, North Carolina is located in Wake County and is one of the best and safest places to live in North Carolina. As of 2020, the census of Knightdale has a population of 9,435 people. Some of us are here today because we are concerned about the well-being of our fellow human beings suffering through a tragedy happening in Gaza right now. So far, 24,448 people have been killed within 100 days. That's more than the population of Knightdale. I like to remember two of the children. Basil Suleiman Abu al-Wafa liked to go outside and play with his friends. This 15-year-old was described by his uncle as a simple child, dedicated to his schoolwork and his friends. Also playing in the streets was 8-year-old Adam Samir Al-Ghul. On November 29th, during the 7-day pause of the bombings in Gaza, both of them were shot dead and killed by Israeli forces. Basil was shot in the chest and died at the hospital, while Adam, the 8-year-old, was shot in the head and killed. Their killings were captured on video, and you can probably find it on Al Jazeera News. This is more than enough reason to call for a resolution for a ceasefire. I and others are here tonight to ask the Honorable Mayor and the Council for passing a resolution and calling for a ceasefire and immediate humanitarian aid to the victims of the bombings, the drone strikes, and other forms of atrocities and violence against civilians in Gaza, as other cities within the United States have done. We just celebrated Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. As you know, he believed in the philosophy of nonviolence, which is even more important now with all the violence going on in the world. Dr. King is quoted as saying, "The ultimate tragedy, is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people." Therefore, I ask you, Honorable Mayor, and City Town Council members, can I finish? Okay. To contemplate on MLK's words as you decide whether or not to pass a resolution calling for a ceasefire. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.